If you're just beginning your weightlifting journey, you are most likely building muscle fairly easily. In fact, some of you are probably thinking, wow, this muscle building thing is pretty easy. But as it is with most things in life, all good things must come to an end. But the big question is, have you reached that end? Hey everybody, welcome back to Fit After 50. I'm Jay, men's physique competitor and certified trainer. And today we're discussing a topic that's been the subject of countless debates and discussions in the fitness community. Have you reached your genetic potential for building muscle? I know all of you will have a lot to say on this subject, so be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below and let me know, do you feel you have reached your absolute max potential for muscle growth? First things first, what exactly is genetic potential? In simple terms, genetic potential refers to the maximum muscle mass you can achieve naturally based on your unique genetic makeup. Your genes influence everything from your muscle fiber composition to your hormone levels and even recovery ability. In essence, they set the upper limit for how much muscle you can actually build. It's important to note that genetic potential varies from person to person. While some may have a natural ability to pack on muscle quickly, others might find it more challenging. But don't worry about that. No matter where you fall on the spectrum, there's still plenty you can do to maximize your results. So how do you know if you've reached your genetic potential? While it's nearly impossible to measure this with absolute certainty, there are a few signs that could suggest you're getting close. One thing to keep in mind is if you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, and you've just started weight training, you are most likely experiencing that honeymoon phase of weightlifting where you are walking in the gym and just staring at the dumbbell rack for a few minutes and you start growing muscle. I'm being facetious, of course. It's not quite that easy, but the fact is, if your body has not been accustomed to lifting weights, it will respond very favorably the first 6 months or so, and you will think it's pretty easy. But as your body adapts, it becomes way more difficult, and that's when genetics have to be considered for us to know what our full natural potential is. One thing you can do is to look at how your dad or your granddad were built at your age. Did they build muscle and maintain muscle at a good rate, or were their body type such that they didn't really carry a muscular frame? This will give you some indication as to what to expect, but you can't just go with that and settle for that outcome. You must also consider other factors in your own situation. If you've been training consistently and intensely for years and your muscle gains have slowed down significantly, this could be a sign of plateau. Of course, plateaus happen to everyone, but long-term stagnation despite varied and optimized routines might indicate you're very near to your genetic ceiling. Another sign is that your training and nutrition are on point, meaning you're doing everything right. You're eating enough protein, you're getting the right balance of macronutrients, and you're following a well-structured workout plan, yet you're still not seeing substantial gains. This could be another clue. There's also muscle symmetry to consider. If your muscles are well balanced and proportional and you've filled out your frame, you might be close to your peak. Your body may simply be running out of space to add more muscle without extensive training modifications. My guess would be most of us are most likely not in this category. With that being said, these signs do not mean you should stop training hard. It just means that further gains might come more slowly, and you'll need to be even more strategic with your approach. Even if you're near your genetic potential, there are ways to push the boundaries a bit further. This is where advanced training techniques can come into play. First, if you watch my videos, you've heard me discuss periodization. I'll link a video discussing periodization at the end of this video, and you can go check it out as soon as we're done here. Periodization involves cycling through different phases of training, such as hypertrophy, strength, and power. This approach can help you break through plateaus by continuously challenging your muscles in new ways. Then there's progressive overload. Progressive overload allows you to continue to challenge your muscles by gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity of your workouts, which is very important. Even small increments can lead to progress over time, and I need you to remember that. That's extremely important. Third is to optimize recovery. As we get older, recovery becomes more important. Focus on getting enough sleep, managing stress, and incorporating techniques like active recovery and massage to keep your body in top shape. These are things I never considered 10 or 12 years ago, but I do them all now, and it has been a game changer for me. Fourth is supplementation. While supplements are not a magic bullet, they can help fill in the nutritional gaps and support muscle growth. Consider adding supplements like creatine, protein powder, or branched chain aminos to your routine if you have not already done so. It could be a difference maker for you, the thing that maybe you have been looking for. One of the most important aspects of this journey is mindset. Accepting that you may be close to your genetic potential does not mean that you're giving up. It means being smart about your training and that you're going to focus on longevity. Remember, the goal isn't just to build as much muscle as possible. It's to build a body that's strong, healthy, and capable. Most likely, most of us will never get on a bodybuilding stage or do any type of physique competitions, and that's fine. That's okay. You don't even need the pressure of doing that anyway. And so how you look really after you reach 50 or 60 should really fall in second or third to strength and functionality. So just remember that. So even if you're nearing your genetic potential, there's still plenty of room for improvement in terms of strength, endurance, and overall fitness. The first thing I recommend is that you first focus on maintaining the muscle you've built, staying injury-free, and enjoying the process. After all, fitness is a lifelong journey. Once you've mastered that approach, then you can adjust the intensity to a level consistent with making new gains. So have you reached your genetic potential for building muscle? Maybe, maybe not. But what's important is that you keep pushing, keep improving, and keep enjoying the journey. Go check out my video on periodization right here. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you over here. And until that, you go get fit.